I don't mind admitting that in this room, because there's a lot of you in here and I feel safe. Normally when you admit that you work for the Sun, there's always some form of demographic that asks you a very creepy question. If you don't know this question, let me demonstrate for you. You could be anywhere. I work for the Edmonton Sun. Well, that's what you do. It's like, you work for the Sun. Does that mean you take all the pictures of the sunshine girls? Whatever I answer that to, it absolutely doesn't matter. I could be doing Jim Carrey's impression of a dolphin and think, because it's in one ear and out the other. That same guy is walking out the door going, still life. Apart from doing the video editing for a newspaper, I also do a lot of the online things. I tweet out stories, I post stories to the internet, I Facebook the stories, and part of my job is dealing with the comments online. I'm pretty sure you've all heard the old saying, which sounds weird because the old saying in the internet, whatever. It's like the Rolling Stone gathers no moss and don't read the comments. They're the same. It's my job to read the comments. It's part of my job to read the comments. Now, not all the comments. Generally speaking, most people are actually happy just to have a normal conversation on the internet. My job is to read the flagged comments. The ones that are deemed bad. And it's actually quite an interesting thing to be able to do. I mean, imagine if you could do that in real life. You could flag a comment, like let's say you're having a conversation with someone at a party, and it's just like, you're talking to your buddy, and you're like, oh God, I don't know what the Oilers are doing. Something about a rebuild, I don't know. And then someone you've never met before in your entire life just walks up and goes, hey, nah. What, your mom knit that sweater? You look gay. Hold on a second. This is for you. What's that? It's a flag. You're no longer permitted to continue with this conversation. You're not allowed to talk anymore. Goodbye. So, how awesome would that really be? I mean, answer yourself that. So these kind of comments come in, it's part of my job to moderate them, go through and all that fun stuff. And the majority of them, because I'm rather spastic, if you haven't figured that out yet, is I make up a bunch of voices for a lot of these comments. Basically to annoy my coworkers who are actually trying to work, because I'm a video editor for a newspaper. So it all starts like this. Ah, a new email. What could that possibly be? Oh, it's a flagged comment. Hey, it's Mr. Guy who writes in all caps. This is my voice for that jackass. This is all bullshit. The people in City Hall, they should be flown up to the chopper and sent out to the city. Delete. Oh, it's another flag comment. And this is the really creepy, weird guy who like capitalizes every third letter in his sentence and puts punctuations in places you're going. Basically, it's the internet equivalent of how Christopher Walken talks. Hi. No. Surround. Say it again. I'll stab you in the face in the soldering blade. Delete. Oh, another flag comment. This guy icon, I basically consider the guy who has been reading these moronic kind of things going down a list like this, and he's kind of the guy who is like, I know I can say something. I know I can say something. I know I can say something. What can I say? I should say something funny and then they'll accept me. And I basically consider this guy kind of like a Mark Wahlberg, sort of like, hey guys, you want to know something? I think Roger's place is a transformer. And since it contributes nothing to the conversation, delete. But that, of course, completely infects the trolls that are already on the site. So the next thing you know, they're just coming into like a boom. Oh my God, it's like, bling. Oh God, what's this? Oh, all caps guy again. Shut up, you idiot. You are the tumor of the internet. Delete. Bling. What's this? Oh God. Why don't you do us a favor? Let us know. We got in your mom's basement. Delete. Hey guys, come on. I'm doing my best here. Delete. Oh wait, this is not one of your regular trolls. This is one of those age-old commenters who never usually says anything bad. Why would he be flagged? The one who just wants to contribute something else to an actual conversation. You're banished. Losers always whine about their banished. Winners go home and fuck the prom queen. Delete. Thank you very much, guys.